Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. We're still hanging out at Croup Manor. I kind of fixed the place up a little bit. Today we are playing You've Got Mail. Yes, a quest that adds email to Fallout. The Nahant? Nahant? Am I saying that right? Is it Nahant? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. I don't know.
I'm telling you, there's a better way.
So you keep saying, but what happens when the power goes out?
Clean up,
Or that
aisle
break?
everywhere.
The truth is,
Jeez.
nothing's more reliable than a guy with a bag.
This is going to get you killed, Dad.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. This job's given me purpose.
Okay, interesting.
He's going to be the death of me.
What was that argument about?
It's my dad.
Starts
He thinks
automatically.
it's
I
his
didn't
job
click on
to
it.
deliver the mail.
It's my job. People pay me to do it.
It's all my fault, really. A few months back, I asked him to deliver a letter for me. One letter became 2, then 3, then 4. He was so into it. For his birthday, I made him that outfit, just for laughs. I didn't think he'd become the Commonwealth's personal postman.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it could
Sure
get
feels
shot in the
like
head.
The way he carries on. But truth is, he just loves the job. Hopefully this thing I'm working on will make it so he never has to go out there again.
What are you working on?
I'd like to call it terminal mail, or T-mail for short. You see, a few scientists over at CIT were working on a way to deliver messages electronically.
You realize how crazy that sounds, right? Electronic mail. It'd never work.
Given how often I pretend things get lost in the mail, let's hope for both our sakes it doesn't.
But it did work. The problem is, they could only do it if the terminals were connected. So they all had to be linked by wires. But the other day, I was reading one of those old Boston Bugle papers for fun, and one of the stories on the front page was about this chem bust. Thing is, the dealers were CIT students, and they were using terminals to make their deals.
Yeah, and as you can see, the companions added in Tales from the Commonwealth do like kind of interject and comment on the quest. I believe R4 and Birdie do as well. So if you play through the mod yourself, take one of them, see different. We'll be meeting R4 and Birdie relatively soon, I'd imagine.
Who else had access to the terminals?
You mean besides the chem dealers? Probably the police and maybe looters. But I doubt any of them would recognize their value. The point is, we get those terminal parts, or better yet, some schematics, and we might be able to use them to make a network of our own.
Where can I find these schematics?
We can try a couple places. I'd start with the CIT dorms, then maybe the local precinct. I'll mark both locations on your map. You give me 2 working network devices, and I'll have just what I need.
Oh man, I hope that wasn't the part of the building that went when I, killed my son.
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? That's right. Yeah, Heather talks to Dogmeat a lot. It's kind of cool. She's got a lot of interactions with him. Yeah, Heather's just gonna kind of, again, I'm filming this series on a personal character I've sort of been playing a little bit since I got this new PC and since the update and all that crap. Again, most people who cover mods do so on a dedicated character. I'm using my own personal characters for it. It's just more fun for me that way. As I said, I'm gonna cover Daniel, his quest, and him, all that stuff at some point on a different save. Probably not Heather. She's just gonna kind of tag along and all that. She ties into the main quest. A lot of you have probably played Heather, but she's just a bit difficult to cover. 10 out of 10 landing, dude. 10 out of 10 landing. Alright, so unfortunately we have to make a short detour. Before I started recording, I got Preston Garvied. Apparently there's trouble at the old Jamaica plane. Gotta go help him out. God forbid someone else respond to a Minutemen distress call.
Oh, for the love of... The brother that's set up in the Commonwealth? Come on!
Whoops, is that what you... Not anymore. Rip to the Brotherhood. Yep.
Like a good landing spot. Have you on the ground shortly.
Alrighty, we're here and we're already under attack. Why are you looking in the other direction? Fucking head. The head tracking in this game is a little... You know what? I'm just gonna put on my sunglasses. Oh my god! Oh, that was easy. Do I have people living here? I don't remember. This save is ancient.
I don't think I've ever been to Jamaica Plain. I might have once, but knowing me, I'm probably confusing it with actual Jamaica.
Okay, dude, is there a... Yep. There's a fucking rad scorpion. Danny, no! I'm a-coming for you, Danny. Ew, gross. Oh man, is more, yeah, as if it's not bad enough. You have the Minutemen always badgering you for help. You've got, when you finish the game, you always get these damn checkpoints that, oh my, it is Rad Scorpion Central over here. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to go buy more bullets. Alright, just come over, come here. Here. Wait, do I have the... I do have Bloody Mess. That's crazy. I never take that, usually. Alright, well, are we done yet? Can we get back to the actual quest at hand? Now that I'm out of ammo and... Okay. Where are we supposed to be going anyway? Alright, here we are at the Cambridge police station. We're in the Cambridge... Thankfully, it's all in the Cambridge area, so it's not like it's part of the building that gets nuked when you finish the... Oh, okay. Jeez, you scared me. This is a... Well, it was a Brotherhood hangout, but I think they respawn in here even after you finish the main quest. Alright, just making... just in case. They could be in here. Chat with Heather. Field scribe, engineers. Why is there... Did I drop stuff in here? Man, it's kind of fun playing an old save again. There's so much stuff like just laying around. There's old, you know, there's old weapons you made.
I hope to
and
see the place with a happy, functioning Brotherhood. You know?
Yeah. Sorry about that, Heather. Well, it said chat with Heather.
Hey.
Is she gonna yell at me?
Whisper?
Can we chat?
Yeah, you
Sure.
wanted something or what?
What's on your mind?
I have a couple of presents for you, and I'm increasing your discount again. I hate charging you, but I need to stay in business. You know, it feels like we've been together forever. Struck gold the day you agreed to travel with me. I love being with you.
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
Just for you.
Huh? I think we're getting close to the romance. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I suppose.
What was life like before the war? Were you happy then? I hear the donuts were to die for.
No. We thought we were safe. We were kidding ourselves. No, we were... What were we? Who were we? We were kind of a cynic.
The world before was nothing but
Or
petty
just
governments.
a
going to
realist,
war,
I guess.
Dragging us into it. And shooting whoever refused to clean up the mess.
Yeah,
So not all that different from now.
pretty much.
Think you could ever be happy here?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
I care about you. I'd like to see you happy.
Well, thank you. That's nice. Oh, we go down the romance path with Heather. I played through this mod on my last playthrough of this game, and I did the romance path and everything. And I know it ties into Far Harbor. You go to Far Harbor like for your honeymoon or whatever. And I've kind of been thinking about playing through Far Harbor on that. I love. Oh man.
Scavenging ain't glamorous, but it's necessary.
Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of liked Scribe Halen. Yeah, anyway, I've been thinking about playing Far Harbor, and that might be kind of a nice dovetail into kind of, you know, because this, in addition to being a mods showcase and reviews and all that stuff, I kind of like to interject a little storytelling and stuff. You know, I'm trying to structure it
It might be
Yeah, Daniel's lines play a little too much, I will say that. And they repeat and they play too often. But yeah, anyway, I'm trying to structure this essentially like an episodic TV series, less serialized, you know, more episodic than serialized like a lot of Let's Plays are. I deliberately don't number my episodes, 1, 2, 3. If you want to see the whole thing in order, you click on the playlist, right? You don't need to. I feel like number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 million, episode 1 million, I feel like that sort of dissuades people from, I feel like it's a barrier of entry to a Let's Play, and I kind of want to make my stuff more accessible. I like to edit it a lot, and despite being a mod showcase, I do kind of want it to feel sort of like a middle ground between a playthrough and, mod reviews and all that. So, anyway, let's get on with this. Terminal network card. Okay, no quest update. All right, well, so yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in watching a Far Harbor playthrough. It'd be kind of fun to go through it, because this is, like, as I said, or alluded to, this is my original Fallout 4 character. The point at which this was uploaded to the Steam cloud was before Far Harbor even came out. So, it'd be kind of fun to replay the whole thing, with more modern mods and just go through it again. Oh my god, what the? Whew. Thanks, guys. Jeez. Alright, well, can stay frosty. Oh, this is the Silver Shroud house, yeah. This was my main base on my last playthrough of this game. I did like a Silver Shroud playthrough. That was kind of fun, actually. And the Silver Shroud thing is, I've really been hoping with like the whole paid creations thing. I heard a rumor that the original voice actors were being tapped to return for like one of the paid creations that's supposedly coming out. I think that might just be fucking internet bullshit, but I've always wished that someone would like expand the Silver Shroud thing and sort of add, there's a lot of potential for that, like a superhero parody in the Fallout universe. It's one of the best quests in the game and one of my favorite parts of any Fallout 4 playthrough. And if you've never done a full playthrough as the Silver Shroud, it's actually very fun and I recommend it. Okay. Oh,
Who's
good.
there?
Damn it! Yes! Found you, sorry ass.
Okay. Yeah, the range on this shotgun leaves something to be desired, but I chose aesthetics over practicality. I shouldn't attach a longer barrel. Maybe that would help it.
Come on.
Is there more? Who else? Oh, hello. Are you stuck, honey? Oh. Dog meat, finish him off. Hey! Fucking douchebag. Hit my dog. When my dog wants to maul you, my dog will maul you. Oh, that's lovely. Is this the vanilla location, or is this like a copy? I think this is a copy of the vanilla location. I think this location is in is closer to Diamond City. The actual game. Oh yeah, Electron charge packs. I've got that Van Graff free creation that came out recently. I'm going to be covering that on the channel as well. It's actually pretty cool. I've checked them out already, but I'll put one on the channel, even though everybody and their brothers already covered that stupid thing. I'm late to the party. Apologies. I'm gonna try to be more.
Strange how things from the old world are valued.
Alright,
Phrase
terminal network
rags to
card.
riches takes on an entirely new meaning.
Alright, back to Marion. Alrighty, we're back outside, but we're under attack again. What? X6? I thought he was dead! Holy crap! Oh my god, super mutants. Oh, Christ. Alright, just blow that up. Alright. Sons of Fucking bitch. I was worried there wouldn't be any action in this episode, but hell, we had action to spare. Who knew setting up a computer would be this difficult? Oh, I could. This is basically a metaphor for what I'm going through in real life. My computer, brand new-ish, couple months, decided to frickin' try to commit seppuku over the weekend, and I lost my install of Fallout New Vegas and the Fallout 3. I'm going to be getting back to that series pretty quick. At least I've got... God damn it. That series is a little bit more intensive too, and part of the reason I started this series was I need some easier, lighter content to upload, because I don't want to go so long without uploading again like I did in January. But yeah, so I lost all my installs. I had this. Oh man, I had this. I'm gonna be playing through, getting back to the Some Guy series, Some Rooster, Some Guy, whatever. Russell will probably be the first thing. I saw the first thing of that. I've got something kind of, again, a bit more. You fucking asshole, get away from my dog. Yeah, so I'll be playing through Russell fairly soon-ish on the channel. I mean, I say soonish, probably a couple of weeks, because that one's going to be... It's going to be a little bit more like what I'm doing in the Fallout 3 playthrough, if you haven't seen that. I take a little bit of a creative risk, to put it mildly. If you see it, let me know what you think. Is that all of them? Are we done? Can we please? Oh, God's sake.
Bottoms up.
Cheers.
Marion, I got your computer parts.
Got
Thankfully,
some
I
for
didn't
me?
have to buy any new computer parts over
Here
the
you go.
weekend.
You found them. And they look like they're in pretty good shape, all things considered. I'll see if I can solder them into the terminal we got. But in the meantime, here, for your trouble.
You can now craft T-mail computer in the workshop. Okay. Alright, let's head back up to Croup Manor. Oh, we got postman gear too. That's kind of cool.
Who's there?
God, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck.
End the line.
Poor Raiders. They lost.
Again, thankfully, episode not lacking for action. As I was saying. Alright, here we are. Now, to set up the computer. Where, right here. This looks good. Delete that. 20 wood from that one chair? That's gotta be a glitch. It must be, that chair must have been like tagged as like a tree or something. I don't know. Okay, but the question is, where are they? Where is it? Okay, I found it finally. It's under power and miscellaneous, in case you're wondering. Oh, man, I wish I could put it on the... Oh my gosh. Wait. Come on. Aha! I got it. Never mind. Alright, so I moved it down here. I know it looks stupid, but it's the only way it actually... I wish this thing would, like, pick up, you know, when it's near a power conduit, but whatever. Check unread mail. Hey! Is this thing on? I sure hope so. I guess if you're reading this, it's working, and if you're not, well, we'll know soon enough. This being our first T-mail, I'll try not to type anything weird. That way I know if you don't respond, it's because the terminals aren't working and not because you're avoiding an awkward conversation. Apply button not working? It looks like the network only goes one way. Not sure what the problem is. I'm almost afraid to touch the thing at this point. Oh, same, but that's how with my computer. Seeing how it's 200 years old, who knows what else could break. Hopefully you don't mind if I keep sending you messages in the meantime. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, so she will comment on Vanilla Quest, sending you stuff. Is Hancock? I heard the mayor of Goodneighbor goes by the name of John Hancock. Do you think he might be the John Hancock? I've heard ghouls can live forever after all, although Were there ghouls back then? I'm getting my timeline all mixed up, aren't I? Parsons is scary. I was talking to Dad about the places he should never deliver mail to, and Parsons has to be the top of the list. Yeah, I heard it's haunted. Yeah, well, sort of. Not as much anymore. He's back in his old house, as we saw in the last episode, or one of the previous episodes. I don't know which one will actually be going up first or not. This character is sort of, morally complicated, morally gray, I would say. Has her good points and bad points. And, one of her, flaws is a certain, affection for an eldritch horror, by which I mean I'm on the Cabot juice. Crazy people I can handle. Ghosts, well, they're usually just lonely, but crazy ghosts, yeah, I'd stay away. So there's all obviously on this save, and it's awesome that it will retroactively add in any messages for quests you've completed before you either installed the mod or finished the quest, because I did all these quests before even installing this mod. So, all right, Art's Diner. Heard there was some trouble, and you can find the locations of all the Tales from the Commonwealth through this quest. So this is actually a great quest to begin playing through the mod with. I'm glad we covered it early on. So there's all sorts of awesome stuff in here. Chinese radio in Diamond City. So there's rumors about this guy in Diamond City that lives near the Great Wall. Supposedly he spends all day listening to Chinese propaganda. Most people think he only speaks Chinese, but a guy I know from Rivet City swears he saw him speak English before. The way he tells it, he was speaking his usual babble until he was confronted by a female ghoul wearing a suit. After that, he was chattier than a Diamond City guard. A female ghoul wearing a suit, huh? Maybe someone you know? Wink. We already met Audrey, and I believe this is actually a reference to Audrey's quest in Fallout 3, because she is a returning character from Interesting NPCs Fallout 3 edition. A quest we will cover someday in the Fallout 3 playthrough. So look out for that if you're interested in seeing a Fallout 3 playthrough before the big remaster.
Hey.
Yes?
Alright, I got a little notification that Heather wanted to chat again.
What's on your mind?
I feel like I'm robbing you every time you buy something from me. So I'm going to give you the biggest discount I can afford. Do you ever wonder if we should spice things up between us? I'm not looking for a big commitment. Just something a little more physical. You game?
I mean...
Do you feel as good as I do? Oh, that was great.
Okay, then. And on that note, I think I'm gonna call it an episode. Okay, well, next time we are going to tackle the recently released official creation Tale of the Beast Hunter. I know everybody and their brothers already played it, but I never have, and I want to check it out, and since I'm going to be doing it anyway, I may as well put it on the channel. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.